Good morning, Rochelle. How you doing? You well?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm blessed. All the better for talking to you. We are talking because Jack and The Beanstalk's coming up at Hackney Empire. A load of excited people are, waiting in anticipation for this. It's been a couple of years for some people. They haven't been able to, enjoy Panto in the way that you guys are going to bring it. Talk about your involvement. You are playing Jack, right?
I am. I'm playing Jack and Jack and the Beanstalk at Hackney Empire, which is amazing. And I'm so excited. I'm playing along Clive Rowe and Tony Whittle, who are also the directors as well. And we have so much fun on that stage. It's so fun.
I was going to say, what's it like working with those two? You mentioned them from the top, so I might as well get one of my questions out there. That's a dream come true, right?
They're just lovely. Oh my God, yeah, it's literally a dream come true. Like, they are just the loveliest people, and they're literally like my dads. I feel like they just like look after me, and it's just so fun to be with them on stage as well, because they give such an amazing like energy as well. So it's so fun.
How did you get the role? Did you audition like everybody else? Did they seek you out? Did they come for you? Was it something you always wanted to do? Talk about it.
So I actually auditioned, and it was a whole day audition. We had to dance, we had to sing all the songs, and then we had to do like an acting scene that I played along Ellie, who's now playing Jill with me. So yeah, that's literally how it worked. And then literally the next day, I got an email from my agent. I got a phone call from my agent saying that I got the role of Jack, which I was like so shocked about, because I was up for Jack and Jill. So it was just completely amazing, like, to get that email to say that I'll be playing like the lead role, which is just literally a dream come true for me.
All eyes are going to be on you. I know you're supported by some top-notch talent, though. I'm most looking forward to, because I always like how he delivers, watching Cat B in his role. But talk about working with the rest of the cast and what rehearsals have been like, because I can imagine they've been, exciting, fun, but hard work.
It is so fun, but also Cat B is literally like my brother. Like, I love him, and being on stage with him is just magical. Everyone on stage, like even the ensemble, and Zoe, who plays Vanilla Flesh Creep, and Julie, who plays the fairy. They are all just so lovely, and especially Ellie, who plays Jill with me. So we play alongside each other, and it is just so much fun. And I think a lot of people who come and watch the show can see how much fun we're having on stage, which makes it 10 times better.
How does the story differ that you guys tell from the one that we all read when we were young?
Oh, it does differ. It's very much like people can change from being evil to good. That's a definite thing that happens in our show. Also as well, there's a lot of twists and turns. I don't want to spoil it too much, but when evil turns into good, that's all I can say.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Talk about the. Have you played Hackney Empire yourself before on any production? And just so no. that's special in itself, right? Talk about the kudos and the just the respect that people have for that venue and just what it means to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hackney Empire means so much to me, especially like the fact that it's around like the Black community, and also experiencing like people backstage who are the same colour as me. I don't usually get that in the industry that I'm in, and playing alongside people of colour as well. Like it's literally surrounded by like Black culture in Hackney Empire, and that's why it's so special to me to be on that stage and to be like seeing a crowd of people and seeing loads of different ethnicities watching me. Like, that doesn't happen either. So the fact that this is happening at Hackney, it literally means the world, like, so much.
Yeah, you in terms of your career, where does this rank in achievements? Your name rings out, Rochelle. I'm aware of your credits, but not everybody would be. But so where does this rank in terms of achievements, or things that you wanted to do ticked off your list? Talk about it.
Well, I've always wanted to play a role. So I think this has to be the top of my list, if I'm honest, even though the first job I did was playing an original role, but that was in Germany. But the fact that I get to do it back at home, it means the world, because usually I just cover the roles and I have an ensemble track, which is also really fun because you get the best of both worlds. You get like the feel of being a lead and also the feel of being part of like the ensemble family, which is really, really important to kind of have that. But I definitely would say that this tops it by a million.
All right, so you're ending the year strong and essentially starting 2022 very strong as this runs into the beginning of January. Talk about your own personal ambitions, maybe beyond this though. What would you like to achieve next year? I guess just being able to work again is great, right? And just having that normality back is fantastic. Agent ringing your phone, all the rest of it. But what are you targeting for 2022?
I think I really want to kind of push boundaries in theatre. I don't just want to have a role, but I want to have a role that most people wouldn't see me in, especially because of the colour of my skin. I definitely want to challenge that next year. I think that it's been a lot of talk in our industry about the movement that happened last year. And I think that it's kind of opened our eyes to the point where we need to keep fighting to be seen. And I think that in the theatre community, especially, it needs to be brought to light. And I think I want to be that person that kind of changes people's perspectives, basically, in the theatre.
I'm fortunate enough to work across lifestyle and entertainment, and I hear those sentiments being echoed, which is positive. Yeah. Do you see a concerted effort to change the way that things have been? Is it just rhetoric and talk, or is action now kind of following? What's your take on it?
There's definitely been action. I wouldn't say in all shows, because there are a couple of shows that have not even bothered to make any kind of difference. But I know that the majority of the theatre industry are trying. They are trying to make a difference. They're trying to show diversity. And I think that is a really important thing. And I think especially like with the Wicked announcement, for example, they've got so much diversity, and that's the most diversity that they've ever had in that show. Obviously, it would be good for Elphaba to be a black woman, or for to have other leads, but it's a start, and that's all that matters to me, is that they're actually starting to make some kind of difference.
All right. Well, I think there's going to be a whole heap of black people in the audience that for Jack and The Beanstalk. I don't think that's an issue, right? Getting diverse audiences isn't an issue around there. And I'm going to be one of those. Yeah. So looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for your time. I hope you achieve all your success for next year. Is there anything else you want to kind of leave our audience with before we part ways?
Not really. Just come and watch Jack and The Beanstalk because it's amazing.